Woohoo! We're back at it. Okay, we're planting again. So obviously the other video you seen, I just went home. I was fed up. So the mechanics were here till 5 o'clock at night, and I said go home. We'll deal with it tomorrow. So I got up early, drove this thing right to Kearney's, and boom, done. Said fix it. So we took all the hydraulic downforce off. We're not running that anymore right now because there is problems with it. They tried this morning, still big problem. So we went back with the old mechanical springs. They were trying to keep this planter, give my old one back. I said nope, we will get the springs on this one. I want to use my new planter. It's bigger, it's wider. I've lost too much time already. They will get this planter back if I get a rain day or anything else that goes on. So anyways, we'll keep you informed what's going on here today. So far we're planting fairly decent. I don't know why that skip just happened, but it did. We're planting 99.8 singulation right now. So I don't know if that was just a blip in the radar, but I have checked. We're putting seeds down. Let's hope and pray we can make more than a round today. Because actually I'm just about to turn around here, and that's the first swipe, and this will be the first swipe I've done of a field where I haven't had to stop yet. So hopefully we keep that up. There's rain coming tonight. There's 140 acres in front of me. It's 5 o'clock at night. I don't know if we're gonna get that or not. So far so good. We're just striking out another 50 acres. That'll be, if I get this 50 done, I'll be pretty happy with tonight. See, we're just marking it out. It's getting dusk. Hopefully there's no huge issues. I think this tractor's gonna need a battery or an alternator. This keeps flashing at me every once in a while that it's getting low voltage, which if that was the case, that could be the reason why my downforce wasn't working, because it needs the proper voltage, even though when you look and it said it was getting the voltage, but it's all about the millihertz. But I could be wrong. We'll find out as it all unravels. Oh, it's 11 o'clock. We're still going. We got 15, 20 acres left, depending. Chad wasn't too sure how big this field was, so we'll just keep you informed. I'm hoping to carry out this video the next day, maybe some drone shots of me planting, any luck. But anyways, that's just keep sitting, which is nice. It's finally just sitting in the seat. So I did have an issue a little earlier. I was noticing my lights were kind of dimming. So anyways, my battery connection was a little bit loose. So one would wonder if that had something to do with my downforce not working with the milliamps. I don't really know, but I'm going to say it probably isn't going to help the situation. But yeah, that's my 2 cents. Unfortunately, I have all that stuff unhooked, so I can't just try it, and I'm not going to, because right now the springs are working really well. But so going from the hydraulic downforce to the spring, so I really do notice, I don't know if you can see it, but you get a bunch of hilling because this sand's so fluffy. So the hydraulic downforce, it actually would have picked the row unit up to put the proper amount of downforce to get my seed depth. So right now there's a lot of spring pressure, which I guess I could go and make it less spring pressure, but anyways, we're almost done. Anyways, the hydraulic downforce definitely has its place. I would like to keep using it if it would work all the time, but at least I have a backup plan if it doesn't work with the springs. Anyways, there's always lots to think with it. Like my old planter was a simple planter, finger pickup, everything was ground driven. This planter, a little more technology. Technology's great, like I said, until it doesn't work. Like, you know, I do like I can change my population on the fly with this planter. I really like the singulation of the vacuum compared to my finger pickup. Like, I have seen my other fields come up so far and they look pretty good. Plus, when you're looking at like 99.7, 99.6, like that's some really good singulation. You got a couple doubles and skips through the field, but that's expected. But I mean, it's so far, minus the downforce, I've been really happy with the planter. I'm happy with the time that I can cover. Like, you know, it's nothing to do 200 acres in a day, which is comfortable. You could probably do more. For myself, I can only do 20 acres with fillable fertilizer, so that's what slows me down. But anyways, I do like the 40 feet versus the 30. Anyways, we'll check back in with you later. Okay, we're gonna grab the ripper, do a couple spots. We'll go check out the barn site because that's where we're gonna be. See all the dirt moved. So, just on the other side of the ditch here, as you can see all the commotion that's been going on there. So that is where this barn is going to go. So we actually ended up taking a bunch of the sand. This is a sand knoll right here. So we took all that dirt and we actually moved it over there for fill. That way you don't have to truck a bunch in. That sand knoll really didn't grow too much anyway, so it might as well be filled. So what I'm doing is they were driving on this section right here and they've already ripped it once. And so I'm just ripping it again. You can see they compacted it quite heavily right there. That's why we have water sitting there. So I'm trying to get rid of that type of stuff, that compaction. But anyways, it'll just take about probably a year, and then we can get this little area back to draining again. I got to go to the side of the ditch. You can see they use that as a roadway too, so it's compacted. That's just the joy of construction. Then we have the tools we can fix this. I might actually end up getting the backhoe and seeing if I can dig down and find the tile. And so what's going on here is they just drove over so much it's just sealed right off, and the water physically can't get through to the tile. So yeah, we're trying to fix that is what we're doing here. might actually just back the ripper up into that and see if I can make some trenches a little bit deeper. So like when I ripped this the other day, I was using actually Pete's chisel plow, and it actually stopped me in those spots and I couldn't quite get penetrated. So, and you can see we're spinning a little bit here. Come on, baby, you can do it. So it's gonna get nastier before it gets better. So yeah, and yet again, it really hasn't had that many good drying days, so I probably will just do a couple laps here, see if I can get it up, you know, opened up, and then I'll go back to the farm in a couple more days. When that dries up, I'll try to come back and just go back through it again before we plant it. This is gonna go soybeans, so we got lots of time. I'm not worried. We're gonna be patient. We're just gonna keep. I know I just said I might back up into that mud, but judging by what I just seen there, I might have to just let some of that dry. But we'll fluff this area up as best I can. Well, I guess we're gonna see if we're gonna get stuck here. Come on, baby. Pull me through here. Okay, I'm not being patient. We're going, we're moving. If I get stuck, Pete will be extremely excited to come and pull me out for once. Well, we're doing it. So I'm hoping that opens up the ground enough underneath that this water will get away, is the hopes and dreams. Okay, I'm gonna do a little more fluffing up around here and we'll check you out in a minute. I guess I don't have to call Pete, that's good. Okay, back at the farm, switch implements, elevator. Was supposed to look fancy, but try to put that in the right spot. Still works. Okay, busy day. Owen's starting to plant soys here. We're, you know, cultivating, fluffing up some of these marks that we made with the big equipment. You can see there's lots going on. We got our gravel in for our fill. Excuse me. So it's coming along. Everything is coming along pretty good. Yeah, you can see just a little bit rough here. I didn't actually see this with the ripper. Anyways, we'll get her leveled off. I don't want to plant through that. And yeah, like this is a massive project. Like I feel like it's taken up like 10 acres, like the footprint of this building by the time you get, you know, I guess we'll find out when Owen plants to see how many acres he planted, and that'll tell me how many acres we are taking away for the barn. But it's gonna be good. It's gonna be huge. He's starting to catch up to me. So right here, this is a massive low spot in the field, so we need a place to put topsoil. So we just leveled it out here. So now I'm just finishing leveling that out, and Owen's gonna plant it. And then we'll head to the next. We're gonna head to my farm, see if we can crack open some clay, get it drying maybe, and see if we can get it planted tomorrow or the following day. But it's talking rain tomorrow, so I don't know. Joys of farming, Mother Nature. Okay, back at the farm. So they came put fertilizer in my wagon for the planter. We're not going to plant tonight. I just finished opening up that clay. It'll have to sit for 1 or 2 days yet before we can plant it. We're all just talking rain tomorrow, so that's not great either. So we're going to park the cultivator. We're going to hop over to the sunflower. I got another 35 acres I can work tonight, so I might as well go get that done. Let this tractor warm up. for a second. We'll go put that fertilizer away. Won't have to worry about that later. Okay. All right, sounds like Owen's just about finished up the other farm that he was started at where we were first working dirt. It sounds like he's going to come here and start planting, so this is going to work out pretty good. So you can see that is my pea crop. It's coming up, it's looking pretty good. It's a nice sight, all nice and green, and then we're going to get this half of the field all nice and green here. Eventually once we get beans going. There we go, getting her in. It is 8:44 at night, and there's only 34 acres here. That won't take us too long, a couple hours, and we'll be out here in bed, tackle it again tomorrow. Anyways, I think that's everything for you guys for today. You guys have a good one. Make sure you like, subscribe. Peace. Have a good one.